Yeah, so what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to yet another podcast show. And then in today's edition, we'll be talking about our Nigeria today. And to actually handle this topic, I have an amazing lady in the house. Though she's not actually new, she has been part of this TV. And then I want to say thank you. But for the benefit of those who doesn't know you, can we still meet you and know your name?
All right, I am your one and only Goodness Bella Boniface.
Goodness Bella Boniface, you actually welcome to today's podcast. And today I would like us to iron the topic that is actually being a problem in this country, Nigeria. So our country, Nigeria, is to talk about how this country is today, how it has been, what has failed, and what is not working. So let me hear from your own view. How is this country today? How is this country, Nigeria, today? This is how that you're laughing.
Let me start by saying it is well.
It is well.
Because that is what people are using to comfort themselves now. It is well.
Okay, just for comforting.
Yeah.
Not as actually
it's
like...
not as if it is well, oh. All is not well. In Nigeria right now, all is not well because people are finding it very difficult to even do the common things that they normally do. So things are not well, but we just use it as well to comfort
ourselves.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So...
No, like in this country, let's talk about the price inflation. The way prices of things has actually skyrocketed. Like it's something that you don't even know where to start. And then it's actually working out for a common man, because you can imagine going to the market to buy something today and then going back to get that thing maybe in the next 10, 15, 20 or 1 hour. You notice that the price of those things has actually changed drastically. I don't know if you've been a witness to that.
The last time I checked, it has been something else. But sometimes I use some things to just hold my peace and calm down, because I tell myself that things are going to get better. But when you
things
go
are going to get better in this country.
Go to the market, God, something of 1,000 cannot get you anything for a lunch.
1,000? No, it's
1,000 cannot get you a lunch. For me, you cannot get you a lunch. You will waste your money and you will not even be satisfied.
For 1,000 naira. Are you trying to say, okay, buying something to cook or get it from a restaurant?
Okay, getting from a restaurant, it's like the same 1,000 naira. That's a plate of food.
And that thing wouldn't even go anywhere.
It will, that's only for some people that don't eat much. You understand? But I was checking on social media, and then I saw a caption that says even the Indomie generation cannot buy Indomie again. Because
I had a carton of Indomie is 12,000. I don't know how true it is. So is it 12,000 or 10,000? So people, viewers watching, maybe you can actually drop in the actual price of an Indomie. But I think someone said it's around 10,500 or 12,000. I don't know.
Let's start with one pack, one sachet.
Okay, one sachet.
Now one sachet it's 350 naira.
Is it we have 120 gram, we have 100
for the
120
120 gram for Supreme. There's Indomie, there's
and
Supreme.
Then there's Supreme.
So Supreme now is 350 naira for 120 gram. Something that was maybe we're managing 200 naira.
And even at that, we are saying it's too expensive.
Exactly. Now I went to get to a shop. And then what I heard, my ears, I couldn't even buy it. I just went back home with my money.
You know the funniest part?
I couldn't buy anything.
The funniest part is that we do say that Gary is just the cheapest thing. But you can't even take Gary now for 200 naira.
It cannot go 200
naira cannot even buy you Gary right now. Because sugar is something
you
else.
You cannot buy sugar of 50 naira again. No?
Where? Who is going to give you? Unless he will help you count.
Sugar of 15 naira again. Yeah. And in this place, this outside, they don't sell cube.
Yeah, no, they don't sell cube. They don't sell cube. We are, for people who actually don't know, we are actually from the northern part of Nigeria. That is Adamawa to be precise. So they don't sell cube here. There is more of that one in the
they measure.
Yeah, they measure.
Exactly. So we don't, to get Gary, people who are students now are so going to be suffering, because one of my colleagues in school was saying that when her child was trying to go back to school, she went to the market to buy provisions for herself. She couldn't even buy provision for herself. She had to go back home because the money was not enough.
It can't be enough. Why I'm talking about the Gary is because they say Gary is for the common man. Okay, now let's try to experiment it. Now Gary, let's say you manage and get 100 naira Gary. manage. You get 100 naira gari. You need to get sugar.
The
For
least,
the
100 naira.
least is 100 naira, depending on where you are. But for here, I think we still get like that of 100 naira. And then you get water. Now water here itself has actually water. The
That
price
one
has,
is what is shocking me the most.
water has also gone
It's
up.
shocking. I'm telling you.
So I don't know if it is also dollar that affected the
I
water.
don't have an idea
I don't know.
of that.
So just say you're getting water for maybe 20 naira or 50 naira. That is 250. And then maybe you want to spice your gari with granite. So before you finish all these things, you see that 500 naira
500 has
cannot even
gone.
go get you a proper gari that you used to manage, like which they
We
say.
did not talk about the milk. Oh.
No, if you go milk, no be poor man gari again. That one's enjoyment. That one is
Who like
enjoyment.
you?
No, that one is enjoyment. Now, if
When
you go
there's
for
milk
milk,
inside.
yes, now, yeah.
Okay.
Although normal proper white
there's no
gari,
milk
nothing.
inside. Yeah.
So you see that the thing is indeed not really convenient for a common man. You talk about universities. Now you talk about the school fees, the way it has actually increased too. You know, there's increment in school fees.
That's what I heard.
Yes, I guess one university down is actually protested because of their school fees.
You know, there was a time that this school fees of a thing skyrocketed again.
Yeah, that was the first time it actually happened.
Exactly.
When the federal government said they are taking off their hands from, I don't know how it is from so that they should actually manage.
Increased, but I think that's the same thing. I believe that things are just going to get better. The school fees of a thing for university is still going to go back.
That is
because
your
there
thought.
is no way. How can dollar affect school fees? How is dollar affecting the school fees?
Now, one of my major question here, and I'm asking actually the viewers, is in this country, I thought Nigerians are meant to use naira. Why are we using two currencies in the same country? We use dollars and we also use naira. I've not seen a country who uses two currencies to manage their economy. So because we are using two currencies to manage this economy, it can't be stable. It can be stable. You come to see the National Assembly giving us budget in dollars.
Exactly.
You understand?
So how is that?
Are we not in Nigeria?
Yes.
Yeah. And when you hear those amounts, you don't even know the actual calculation of what it is. You just hear that they tell you that the budget for the year is $200 billion.
For what?
No, let me just say $200 billion. I only know $200 billion as $200 billion. I don't know what it's worth in naira. So they want me to start converting. No, it's not supposed to be that way. It should be mentioned in naira.
Exactly.
So at least the common man will know what. You understand?
Before a common man will now start calculating how much a dollar is, they will now start multiplying. And now
now even you that is talking, have you ever for once actually tried to you see?
Sometimes I don't even know how my dad does that.
All
really.
right, okay.
How he does the calculation, dollar is 1,000. When dollar was 1,000 naira.
All right.
He had okay, dollar is 1,000 naira times this $100,000. How many is it? I don't really know how he does that calculation.
And most especially, I feel, no, I'm just saying, a salary earner, it's actually not helping issues. Okay, someone that earns like 30K in a month, and what could that? How does he keep his family with the way things are actually skyrocketing?
I tell someone that if the things are increasing and salary also is increasing, you know, people are not really going to
complain. Yes,
but the salary is dormant. The prices of things in the market, food, especially food. You know, when there's no food in the store, there is nothing.
Now that food stuff something is what used to amaze me. Now what amazed me is that it's okay. Do you know these people? We call it within the north. We call yankamfarche. Those people that cut nails.
Okay.
You understand? I actually stopped one and he said it's no longer 100 naira, it's 150 or is it 200?
What is concerning? He will not tell you dollar.
Dollar has increased. Hope you get. So I was like, what? Megida many
Is he using fuel to work?
Dollar. Sorry, what I mean is like what concerns cutting of nails with dollar? To some point, I also feel like it is we Nigerians that are doing ourselves.
Exactly.
Now rice has actually skyrocketed, and when you talk, they say the price of dollar. Do we import the rice?
Everybody says dollar. I went to buy fish, fried fish, and just this normal fish and I was going to use and eat. So the woman said that dollar has increased.
And you were
I was like,
wow.
Madam, sure there's kogi in this place. Sure,
Yeah.
is the same kogi people are going to go and catch the fish.
No, they feed.
So, so is it the dollar people are going to exchange in catching fish? You give fish dollar or what? So she was not trying to calculate the fuel price, the keke napep that she will enter. Then the people should be paid for catching the fish because she's not the one that catch the fish.
Okay.
I was like, okay, but that doesn't mean you should increase the price to this amount. You understand?
Yeah, that's why I say we actually confused in this country. Why? Because we are actually using two currencies. Until we stop using two currencies, we can actually it's actually devaluing the naira. I'm just actually saying my what I feel, my opinion. I think you should come to a point whereby any person coming into Nigeria should change
his money
to our currency.
Exactly.
You understand?
But the way they do it is they will allow them to still come and sell it for us.
You understand? So it's actually making the whole thing
very difficult.
Very, very difficult for the common man. You understand? For the common man. For those who are actually watching, I don't know, drop your view on what you think we're saying, and then do share this broadcast so I can actually reach other persons. The way I'm saying it, I'm just saying it like for now, I don't think there's any common hope for any common man. Because the prices of things keep skyrocketing. Okay, now let me give you an example of my mom does poultry farm. Okay. She has a poultry. Okay. So we have a poultry farm about 300 chicks. That's what she yeah. So since we've been doing it for like the past 6 years, the only time we do buy day old chick, a little bit expensive, is within August, September, October, which they believe you're stocking for Christmas.
Okay.
And then the highest I think we've bought it is 650 to 700, or let me say 650 to 750 per one. That is a day old. That just
650 naira.
Yes, per one. 650 naira to 750. That's the figure I think for this period that we've actually got. And then even when we bought that 750, then we were like, man, this is very, very expensive. But it will shock you that when we wanted to stock in February this year, we bought for 850 naira
for one small chick.
It just is day old. Don't say small chick. the one that just got hatched from the hatchery.
Really?
Yes, 850 one. So can you think about how much to take
to buy 300
to buy 300 and to like feed them? Like when it's done, what do you think?
How much do you think you're going to sell it?
You understand? So now I'm not even saying that last on Monday, that was on Monday, Monday. On the last time I met some guy, he said he was going to the park to go and collect his chicks. Guess how much the chicks were?
900.
1,050 naira.
Why are they adding the 15 naira there?
I don't really know. I don't know what the 15 naira is
make
for.
It a
and then if you talk to the companies, they will tell you that dollar. Then I begin to ask, is it that the eggs that the chickens are laying it's being
bought by dollar?
No, maybe when the dollar is high, they lay good eggs. And when the dollar is low,
but the question is this: do they import it?
They don't import it. They don't import
here
it
in Nigeria.
Yeah, it's there in Nigeria. And we have companies in Jos. We have in Benin. Yes, we have in Port Harcourt. They have,
like you
companies.
Said earlier, we are doing ourselves something that we produce here in Nigeria
locally.
And then yet we want to say the dollar has affected what we produce. That is very terrible.
It's actually very, very terrible.
That's
and
very
now
terrible.
It's also a way of killing small scale businesses.
Exactly.
It's killing small scale businesses because when I was reading the news and I get to find out like 70% to 60% of the agricultural sector, people who rear chicks, have closed down. Why? Because they can't actually get the funds. So imagine someone that is not fundable buying at that rate. So it's like times 2 of what you're buying.
Exactly.
So you don't have that money to even keep them.
You cannot, because things are really choking. In Nigeria now, things are choking.
It's very choking.
The people that are complaining are we that are the masses. They that enjoy the money and see the money every single day in their account without doing anything. Just for them to come and sit down, and sometimes they don't even talk in that their they don't
that
talk.
Should be a topic for another day.
And then they just want us to keep suffering. We do the hustling and yet we do the suffering. It's not really fair.
Like being a Nigerian,
really
let me
fair.
still say it again. Being a Nigerian is actually difficult. And now I'll still say it again. As long as they born you, you be Niger. Life is already winning you 1-0. Yes, life is
I
already
would actually no.
I'm telling you.
When you're born with a silver spoon, you're actually not going to be 1-0.
How many silver spoons have you given? How many silver spoons? That's it. So as a Nigerian, as in, it's not easy to be a Nigerian. So any Nigerian you see down the street, please, you should do yourself good to see what you can actually do to salvage this country. We should not put the whole thing on us, like what we gain.
Exactly.
You understand? There is no point making the whole thing being too expensive. That's what I just want to say. The little you can actually contribute,
Exactly. We should help ourselves.
Let's help ourselves.
We should I'll keep on praying, because right now it's as if evil spirits are really working that are breaking us down.
One of my friends said that Nigeria is in the stage of God, I beg.
Really, that is where
God,
we
I
are.
beg.
Because if not God's intervention, we are not going anywhere. It's hardship upon hardship upon hardship, and people are really dying.
And suffering. Yeah, it's not easy. So we'll be rounding it up from here. So I don't know if you have any advice you want to give or anything you want to see.
Like I said, let's not use our mouth to do ourselves. We know that there's power in the tongue, so let's keep praying and hoping and telling God that He should change things.
Mommy Gio.
And then change our hearts, because I'm a Christian, yes. So let me say, because we really need to pray for this land. Really need to pray for the land so that God will help them and help us do that, because we are the ones doing ourselves, human beings. Desperately wicked.
Anyway, so thank you very much for coming to the studio. It's actually an amazing time. And then viewers watching, I want to say that this is just a platform for us to talk about anything that's actually happening within this country and beyond, if we can actually get across that. And then as long as you're watching and then you come across, help us share and comment. Let's also have your view. My doors are open. My DM is open in any way you want to contribute or help in this podcast. So I remain your host, Sunday Epunam, and then I'm signing out and saying see you soon in yet another
Peace out
edition. So peace out. Bye-bye.
Bye.